Hey Capricorn, welcome, bringing you a general reading for the collective of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Not date or time specific. We do have Mercury retrograde in Taurus now as I'm recording this, and we are just a few days away from the new moon in Gemini. So I want to make you aware of that, but again, whenever you come upon it, if it speaks to you, it's very likely your message at that time. And as a general reading, it may not resonate for everyone, so just take what speaks to you and leave the rest. All right, let's see what's going on here for you. Could be here as a cross watcher as well. So we're starting off with the Queen of Cups. What's crossing you? High Priestess. Okay, so I think that when I see the High Priestess crossing the Queen of Cups, these two cards are both are very highly intuitive. So there may be a little bit of a block of intuition. There may be something that's been challenging to break through because of the emotional investment in it, Queen of Cups. In your unconscious awareness, Ace of Swords, right. So there's some kind of clarity trying to find its way in, very likely already coming through during sleep or meditation or astral travel. That Ace of Swords is a gift from Spirit of insight, clarity, awareness, even sometimes epiphanies. So I feel like something's trying to break through, but you don't quite have it yet. In the past, we have the Ace of Wands. Now we've got two aces. Wow. So there was some initiation, some momentum that was building in the past. Whoa, what's crowning you right now, though, is the Eight of Cups. We'll wait to clarify that. Just feels to me like a shift, picking up and carrying forward with you what you've already gained, but it's time to kind of let go of something that doesn't serve you anymore. Star in the future. Wow. We got a Queen, we've got two major arcana and two aces so far. Eight of Pentacles from Spirit. This came out this morning in the morning musing. The Eight of Pentacles is about, your focus, your attention to the details. Like it's something that's gonna take some work and some effort. In the hidden energies, Five of Cups. This was out this morning as well. So the Five of Cups is, okay, so that makes sense now. I wasn't sure, it came out twice. I wasn't sure who to attribute it to. It could be both of you. So the Five of Cups to me, in the hidden energies, is talking about regrets of the past, mistakes of the past, or for one of you, a sense of loss, grief, or sadness. The thing to note, though, is the Two of Cups is still standing. Two of Cups is still standing. In your hopes and or fears, Six of Cups. So this is about the past life soulmate. It is about the warmth and the nostalgia and the comfort that you bring each other on a soul level. Ten of Wands, and your outcome is good, because to me, tens are about completion. We've wrapped something up. So this to me is the final offloading of any negative karma, of anything that's been weighing you down. It's like that final unburdening of a difficult situation. On the bottom, we have the Queen of Wands. Now we have three queens. No, we have the Queen. One queen, two queens. Okay, I thought we had two other queens. Queen of Wands. So this is your inner fire. This could be you're getting your confidence, right? Operating like in your own sense of leadership. And I feel it's really related to the Eight of Cups. Knowing that you've already got something out of the situation so far, but that it's time to move on to the next stage, and the Queen of Wands would be the one that has the motivation to do that. So let's look at the Queen of Cups. Oh, the High Priestess was what I was thinking of. Queen of Cups and the High Priestess. There's another queen, there's another queen, there's the Devil. Lot of queen energy here. So I'm almost feeling like I'm talking to a divine feminine who is embodying all aspects, all the elements. Hold on, guys. Okay. I had a procedure this morning, and it's difficult to talk. So this may be tricky, but I'm going to try to push through it. So, because we have the High Priestess in the challenge position, it's talking about clarity, insight, intuition, something like an inner knowing that is not operating very well for you. Right, there's a Queen of Swords. So this is the truth seeker, truth teller, really looking for information here. Queen of Pentacles, shoring yourself up. This is about self-care. It is a feminine archetype of a life partner, very Capricornian, and here's more Capricorn with the devil underneath. So I feel there may be some lack of clarity in a karmic situation, and karmas are definitely our friend, right? There's good karma, there's not so good karma, and the not so good karma is just when we're kind of moved off our path. And therefore things happen and unfold that allow us to shift back on. It's like the mother duck with the ducklings, you know? And that's sort of how I feel and why I feel this Eight of Cups is here. This is you realigning to your true path. So I like that the devil is here for a Capricorn reading. It's good to show up in your own reading if you happen to be here as the Capricorn, but it's also underneath the deck. So it isn't running the show, but it's really bringing about a challenge for this. That's why the High Priestess is challenged, because there's some deeply submerged energy that may be kind of stuck in old patterns of the past and difficult to sort of move on from. But we've got all the queens coming here. We've got the Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, all right here in the underlying and present energy of the reading. So that's good. Oh, great. The lawn guys are here. Ooh. You won't hear them loud, but I'll hear them loud. So we might white knuckle our way through this reading, Capricorn. Okay, so the clarity that you need is around the potential long-term nature of this relationship. In other words, is it something worth taking a chance on? Does it have a lifespan? Is it going to have any longevity? Page of Wands underneath. Could be exciting news that you're waiting for. Could be like a message, because it's way buried beneath. It's not something that's front and center, but this little Page of Wands is usually something lighthearted and optimistic. It can be flirtatious. It can not take itself too seriously also. But because we're leading here with an Ace of Swords, and the last card out from underneath is the Page of Wands, it's information. It's something that might light you up with regard to this sort of risk your assessment you're making about the potential nature of this relationship and whether or not it can go the distance. Whew, that took me a hot minute. Ace of Wands in the past. Yeah, I feel there was, we see the Tower moment. Ace of Wands, I feel there's a lot of passion in the connection. The Tower moment may be as a result of someone who is emotionally unavailable. King of Cups. Whenever I see the King of Cups underneath, it's usually because it's not real clear to you what the problem is. And the problem is this person, for all the love they hold, doesn't always have, they're notoriously poor at communicating their feelings and emotions. In this deck, and many of the original decks, you will notice he's floating on an island there. I don't know if that's a brick of ice. I don't know if it's a brick of concrete, but he's kind of surrounded by water. So you have to kind of take into consideration that what might not be clear to you and why this tower may have come down is because this person didn't really come across as emotionally invested. Even though they didn't come across that way. Lots of passion, though, in the connection between the twins, Four of Wands, but I feel like something kind of fell apart here because of somebody's inability to either express their emotions or their unavailability on an emotional level at all. Right? King of Cups in reverse. Eight of Cups. So what's this shift or change about? Well, there's the Queen of Wands, Seven of Cups, Justice. Well, now we have the Queen of Wands out twice. I feel you're kind of, just hang with me for a minute. I think you're kind of over the mixed messages. Eight of Cups down to the Seven, right? Eight of Cups is like, well, have I gotten all I can really get out of this? It's coming through as a question, right? I'm getting a lot of mixed messages. That is certainly keeping things out of balance. It doesn't feel very fair. I don't know if this person cares. Do they not care? Do they love me? Do they not love me? Like, what is going on? And the Eight of Cups suggests that what's crowning you, the card on the top is what's crowning you. It's the best possible outcome. Like if you follow that energy, it will lead you to the best possible outcome. In this case, offloading all the heavy burden, right? It's been weighing you down. And the fact that we have the Queen of Wands as the overall energy and the Queen of Wands on the Eight of Cups tells me that the problem is the confusion, the mixed messages, the emotional overwhelm by virtue of not being clear, right? Because we've got the High Priestess is kind of foggy and the Ace of Swords hasn't broken through yet. And what you're trying to sort through is, like, is this going anywhere? Is this freaking thing going anywhere? But I like that we got the Queen of Wands. Now let's look at the Star. Yeah. So I definitely feel lots of healing in the Star going forward, but it's more than just healing because we get two healing cards. We get the Star and we get the Four of Wands. Four of Wands is the healing, the very difficult, painful ending. I feel like that's already happened by way of the Tower moment, but it can also be like that final moment where you decide what's done is done. That could be for some of you. The majority of you, I think that Ten of Swords happened around the time of the Tower, and that's what's being healed and released. And the Star is the guidance, right? The universe has your back and will grant the wish. That's the Star, and bring in the happiness and the healing of the painful ending. So that feels very positive, but it's by virtue of this Queen of Wands energy within. That is you standing in your power, taking matters into your own hands, knowing that you are in fact the creator of your reality, and deciding that, yeah, no, I'm not going to live in this confusion, this lack of balance, where things feel very one-sided. Eight of Pentacles from Spirit. Yeah. So this also came out this morning with this Four of Pentacles. I'm going to get to that in a minute. But I want you to see what Spirit's message to you is. There is a powerful soul bond here. There's a lot of love here, Two of Cups. There is an opportunity coming towards you for reconciliation, for really extended, like sort of working things out together. But work is the operative word in that sentence. With the Eight of Pentacles, this isn't going to take work. Relationships are work. And things that don't go our way, the question is, okay, how do we bounce back from that? How do we show someone how to treat us? Because sometimes people need to be taught. Especially if this is a relationship where you have different love languages or different ways of feeling valued, especially the Capricorn. It's big on how they feel valued. So that could be you, that could be your person. So I feel like Spirit's saying, if this connection is what you want, and if you want to make peace and have this beautiful triumphant homecoming and reconciliation, it's going to take work beyond that. So be careful that you're not too shut down. This was out this morning, that Four of Pentacles. I know the lighting makes it a little difficult to see there, right? And the Four of Pentacles, sometimes it's a not wanting to let go of someone or some situation. Sometimes it's a not wanting to let go of the ish. And we stay in this energy and we hold on to it. And it ends up weighing us down and holding us back. So I almost feel like Spirit is trying to find a gentle way to say, this is something that you have to decide if you're willing to work at, and then be in consideration of the ways you may be blocking it from finding you. High Priestess, not being able to see the signs, not being able to pick up the energy, right? Because it's in challenge position. Across the Queen of Cups, which tells me your love for this person is there. Your love for them is there, because they're showing up over here as the King of Cups, the keeper of your heart, and you're the keeper of theirs. I get it. It's a soul bond. It's a love match. But, well, that hurt. Are you going to be able to sort of drop that center pentacle? and allow this person to find their way back into your heart. Because in the hidden energies, 5 of Cups. Yeah, this person regrets the games they played, absolutely wants to talk to you. Feel like they're trying to assess the situation in real time with this 2 of Pentacles. I don't feel they're torn. I feel like they're trying to assess the timing of things. Sometimes for me, as a reader, the 2 of Pentacles is a timing card and it's underneath the deck. So it's like they're keeping things moving. They're keeping these energies all right there at the surface. 5 of Cups, regrets over the 5 of Swords, the head games, the manipulation, whether they set you up for a fall or whether they weren't honest. You know, whether they feel like they got over on you and they're not proud of themselves for it and they want to talk to you about it. They want to talk, but they're just trying to source out the timing. So that's going behind the scenes. That is their energy, by the way. 6 of Cups. The astrology for today is very challenging, by the way, in terms of communication and feelings about what you're saying. So my apologies for the noise. 6 of Cups, in your hopes and or fears, we've got the Hermit, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Star. So that tells me that on some level, this is all pretty much coming in as hopes. Hopes that you can guide this connection forward. You're wiser now. You've done your inner work. Like, if this is fated, let it show up. 6 of Cups, the past life soulmate, the warmth and nostalgia, twin flame energy there. And now you're feeling like, let's bring it home, right? You're calling out Jupiter. Come on, wheel. Come on, good fortune. Come on, expansion and blessings. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready for my wish fulfilled. My wish granted. So I do feel like you're very optimistic here, which is great. And it's interesting that this 4 of Pentacles comes out underneath. Because what I said this morning to the channel membership is, you may not even realize you're doing this. It's very human nature to throw guards up and to kind of guard your heart and not even realize that you're closed off. Not even realize it. So I suggested that they create a little surrender box. I don't have mine nearby. It's over on my altar, but it's just a little teeny box. And when I do for the new moon, and I write out my intentions, and one of my intentions, even though it's for a new moon and it's about manifesting, I manifest an open heart. I just write it out. I fold it up real small. I put it in the surrender box, and then I turn it over to the universe. So I shared that with them. They seem to like that. I'm sharing it with you as well, because I don't think you're aware, because in your hopes and or fears, you're all hope. You're all hope all day. You got the Star on 6 of Cups. You got the Wheel of Fortune. It's all moving. Even though the Hermit's there, it's not reclusive energy. It's the guide. It's becoming the guide. It's all the work you've done on your solitary journey that you're bringing forth, hoping it continues to move this fated connection closer together. Spirit saying, yeah, that's coming in. It's going to take some work, but you need to drop the shield around your heart. 10 of Wands in the outcome. The World, absolutely, endings and new beginnings. I do feel like you may get hit a little speed bump because the 8 of Swords shows up. And it feels to me like with the 8 of Swords here from the top of the deck and the Hierophant under the deck, it may have something to do about the commitment nature of this relationship, whether or not it's something that you feel. I will not scream at people who are not my family. I will not scream at people who are not my family. Okay. You're looking for commitment and life partnership. You're looking for a long haul. So that's what I feel this Hierophant is. So offloading the difficult, negative karma, closing out the difficult, challenging cycle, opening a new cycle, and then we hit the brakes because you can't see your way clear. to what the future holds in terms of like a traditional, conventional, committed relationship. So I do feel you may get caught up in the weeds. That's okay. As I'm recording this, Mercury's going to be retrograde in Taurus, by the way, till the third week of June. Yeah, I think like till, I want to say June 19th of 2022 as I'm recording this. So that's normal. That makes sense. It suggests that you're not going to do anything impulsive. You're not going to make any rash decisions. You might be a little all up in your head about it. But that's okay. At least you know you're beginning to move through the difficult cycle and put it to bed so the new cycle can begin. And you're going to begin when you're darn good and ready, when you're clear on the terms. So it feels like a good reading to me. What I'm going to do in the extended, I'll tell you all the energies that showed up astrologically in a second. But in the extended, what I do is I read from your person's point of view, regardless of their sign. It's based on this reading. How are they showing up? What's their take on the situation? You know, what do they think is going on here? How do they see you, think about you, or feel about you? What are their intentions going forward? As well as a card from Spirit to kind of give you more guidance on all those energies. And I close out with some oracles. So they're pretty comprehensive. They're every bit as involved as this is. So there's a link below this video for that. Here's who showed up. Queen of Cups and King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. High Priestess is Pisces. Queen of Swords can be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The Devil, Capricorn. So we know you're here in the reading or your person is here. We've got the Fool is Aquarius. The Tower is Aries. Queen of Wands can be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. She's out twice because she's also on the bottom of the deck. Justice is Libra. The Star is out twice. That's Aquarius. The Sun is Leo. We have lots of energy here today, guys. We have Virgo in the Hermit. Wheel of Fortune is Sagittarian energy. The World is Aquarius and Capricorn. And that Hierophant is Taurus. Beautiful reading. I feel like it's really something that could unfold in a really lovely way if you can just deal with that center pentacle blocking the heart chakra and contemplate the work that's going to need to be done, and if you're invested in doing so. That's what I have for you. The link to the extended is below. I'll meet you there in a minute. Otherwise, bye for now.